Hi everyone, so today I am going to be doing a product review on a video, on a product, I'm sorry. If you are like, girl, your makeup, I know. I am trying out a bunch of new things so I can do other product reviews for you because you know, if you follow me, that product reviews are some of my absolute favorite videos to watch and to film. And I'm trying out a lot of new things and it's just not working well. So, excuse all that. I really am not a fan of anything that's happening right now, but I'm going to talk about this guy. And I wanted to do a product review on this because I feel like a lot of people have it. It's the Chella Ivory Lace Highliner. And this is a very common item to get in subscription services. And most people at some point, if they really like makeup, or even if they're just kind of getting into it or anything, they have a subscription service at some point in their makeup lifetime, I guess we could say. And this Chella Ivory Lace Highlighter generally comes in many of those. This is an $18 product, so it is a really nice value. I've been using mine a lot, so it's probably about half the size that it normally would be. But I wanted to show you how I use it, because I think that a lot of people get it and they don't really know what to do. These lips, y'all. They're a little much. I'm sorry, they're very distracting. Anyway. Chella Ivory Lace Highlighter. So I've done most of my eyeshadow, but I haven't finished it up. And I have done my eyebrows as well. So what I like to do is just kind of place it right there. Kind of carving out the brows, not like too extreme. And then to blend it, I just take my little finger. Well, technically my pointer finger. And I just blend it. And you can see it really blends into the skin so nicely. It really does. And that just kind of carves out that brow and gives you a little bit of highlight up there. Now, I personally like to put another one on there. I'm just going to take a matte cream, or a matte white shade, excuse me, and just kind of place it up there. Just to kind of really highlight that brow bone. But you definitely could keep it just like that. So you can see, I don't know, I feel like this just kind of elevates the brow a little bit. So there's that. So that's one way we can use it. And it works very well for that. I find that this blends in so nicely. The second way, I've actually already put on my inner corner, but I like to kind of outline the inner corner and the lower lash line. So again, I've already done the inner corner, but I usually would put this down first. I put it on the lower lash line and in the rim. You can see that having that in the rim really does kind of open up your eyes. So it's in this one and then not in this one. I like to also put it on the lower lash line because then I put a shadow over it and it helps that shadow stick. It also kind of gives a nice base for your inner corner highlight to make it a little more poppin'. Because if you watch me, you know I like a very brightened inner corner. So I use it for that. So now I'm going to just go ahead and put some shadow down there. I'm going to take, this is my Beauty Spot blush. I'm using my new Tarte Magic palette. I'm going to take the shade Indulgence, which is just like a purpley shade. Yeah, it's like a purple bronze. And just kind of run it under the lower lash line like that. I feel like a shadow down there, whether it matches or not, it really fills out the entire look. It just, to me, it kind of like brightens it up and lifts it. And I don't know, just what I like to do. And so obviously I'm going to do it on both sides. It does stay in the waterline almost all day long. I don't ever have a problem with that. And there we go. I also wanted to discuss that I have tried to use it as an eyeshadow base because it is this nude shade and just kind of putting it all over the lid. It creases really, really badly on me, so I don't recommend that. Especially because I generally don't have a big problem with creasing. So I feel like if it creases on me, it'll probably crease on most people. And the last way that I personally like to use this is going straight down my nose, just like that. I don't love a super shimmery highlighted nose, so I feel like doing that will just kind of slim up the nose without adding a lot of shimmer. So this is an $18 product. I think that there's a lot of different ways you can use it, and hopefully y'all can appreciate that from this little demo. I do enjoy it, but I don't think I would ever buy it. The same thing, there's also a Benefit product, I believe it's called Highbrow, that kind of does the same thing. There's a Milani one, and now again, if you could use them as a cream shadow base, maybe, but still I just don't feel like it does enough to warrant buying it. I like it. I have nothing like super negative to say about it, but it's also not my favorite thing. So if you have it, that's how I use it, and so that might give you some ideas. If you don't have it, I think you're okay, and you're not going to really miss this in your makeup collection. So I hope that made sense to all of you. I hope you enjoyed this demo, and these lips and everything else weren't too distracting. Again, some days you try a lot of different makeup and it just doesn't work out, so that's okay. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all real soon. Bye.